Good morning, Run Talks. Jay here. Beautiful morning. So today I want to talk to you about how your identity is keeping you stuck, how your identity is keeping you caught in that repetitive feedback loop, those repetitive patterns that is probably frustrating you because you know deep down inside you are capable of so much more than what you're achieving right now in your life. Now, what is identity? Well, Tony Robbins, if you're familiar with Tony Robbins, said that the strongest force in the human personality is the need to stay consistent with how we see and believe about ourselves and what we believe about ourselves. I probably did a terrible job of bastardizing that quote, but I'm going to roll with it. Now, let's just talk about identity. What is it? Well, identity is essentially a collection of beliefs and labels about who you think you are. And what that does is it informs how you behave. How you behave in life, how you behave in business. That's a really loud golf cart. It informs every action you take, everything you absolutely do. So it makes sense that if you're finding yourself feeling stuck and you're frustrated in that and you're wondering, how the hell do I get out my own way? Then it's highly likely that you have an identity that is limiting you. And here's the truth. We all have an identity that's limiting us. We do. Because we all have beliefs about the world, the beliefs about ourselves that are guiding and driving our behaviour. Good morning, Peter. So I just want to demonstrate this so you can see this is absolutely true. So the mind, if you think about it, I'm walking up a hill. The mind at any point is receiving data. It's receiving information from our environment. And it's receiving about 11 million bits of data through our senses every single second, which is a stupid amount of information. So it makes sense that if the mind was trying to try and process that, they would be literally paralysed by information. And that's essentially what a baby is. So it needs to come up with ways in which to process that information and make sense of it so it can actually use it in the day-to-day life. So what it does is it uses various filters, and it filters that information through one of several filters. The three main filters are generalize, distort, and delete. So we're constantly deleting part of our experience, we're constantly making generalizations about our experience, and we're distorting the information to make it fit, to make it work for us. Now, what does this result in? It results in something called limiting beliefs. So let's do this and let's have a little bit of fun. And I want you to just think about the first thing that comes to mind for you. All Welsh people are all British people are all American people are. And we can have some fun. You can put these in the comments what you actually come up with. So all Welsh people are, all British people are, all American people are. I am and what come up would have been some answers. Now, these answers were the answers that you believe. How do I know that to be true? Well, they wouldn't be in your mind. They wouldn't have been coming up had I not set up those statements in the way that I had. So think about this. All of those beliefs, all of those answers that come up are but half truths. They're an imbalanced perspective. And that's essentially what a limiting belief is. So think about it. For me, when I think all Welsh people are, well, I've been brought up with the label I am Welsh, and what did people always reinforce on me? All Welsh people are sheep shaggers. People often think all British people are polite and they love to queue and they love to drink tea. Some of that may be true. Some people might like tea, but there's plenty of others that don't like tea. All American people are loud. Is that true? No, not at all. It's just a half truth, it's a part truth. And so what we get is an imbalanced perspective. And what happens is when we operate out of this place, we find ourselves limited in our capacity to... Just reconnecting, some challenges with connectivity around here. So we have these imbalanced perspectives based on the labels that we might have applied to ourselves. And we all have these labels, don't we? If you think about it, what are some of the labels you apply to yourself? I am a business owner, entrepreneur, I'm a coach, I'm a man, I'm a son, I'm a... whatever it is, right? So we apply things based on titles, we apply based on our levels of success. I'm a success, I'm a failure, I'm an underachiever, I'm an overachiever, I'm a high performer. So we have these labels, we have these belief systems about who we are, and we act in accordance with them consistently. Now, if we understand that this is limited, and our behavior is limited by our perspective, which is only a half truth, then it makes sense that if we're feeling like we're stuck, if we're feeling like we're not able to move forward in the way that we really want to, then there must be some kind of mental block. There must be something getting in the way. And this is your identity. These limiting beliefs are what we call mental blocks. So what the hell do you do about it? Well, the truth is, you've probably been trying to get out of your own way. You've probably been trying to use willpower and intention to actually create the results you really want. Have you not? Tell me if I'm wrong. Some of you listen to this maybe already created a degree of results, but you've never really been able to go BAM and create the results that you want for yourself. So essentially, what you're fighting against is your own mind. You're trying to use willpower against the unconscious mind, which is always going to set you up for failure. So how the hell do we do it? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to align both our conscious and our unconscious mind. So essentially we're going after the same thing. So there needs to be alignment. And for that to happen, your belief system that you have needs to be balanced. It needs to be in alignment with your conscious mind. So when you say, I want that, your unconscious mind goes, let's go and get it. Because I believe I can achieve it. For this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason. And as I like to say to all of my clients, it's very difficult to see the picture while you're in the frame. And so what do we do about it? Well, as you may know, I'm a coach. And this is exactly what I help people with. I help people to see their blind spots. I help people to get out their own way so they can be in control of their emotions, their mind, their business, and their finances. So they can unlock that inner powerhouse. So they can finally create what they know they're capable of achieving. So what I decided to do is just open up some times in my diary for you to book in a call and have a conversation with me about how I can help you do just that. Now, I only have a few spaces available right now, and I am introducing a new program which I'm excited to talk to you about, where we'll be starting to customize that to exactly what you actually need. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead. I'll put a link in the comments box straight after this video. Book in a call with me. Let's have a conversation. See if it's a fit. See if I can help you to actually create the results that you want for yourself and your life. And as always, just remember, just show up. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.